I believed that there was something wrong with me mentally. Then I sat there after 2 years and I asked myself, when was the last time I felt good? When was the last time I felt happy? And I had to admit to myself, the last time I felt happy was when... Okay, then let's speak about something. Comfortability. And what comfortability could be destroying your life as a man. Now, a lot of men these days, they're miserable. And they don't understand why they're miserable. I can tell you, most of you men are miserable because your life's too comfortable, your life's too easy. There's no urgency to get the things that you want, because us as men, we all want certain things in our head. Even if we don't say them out loud, we want to drive a certain car. Some men want to earn a particular amount of money. They want to start some side hustles. They want a certain type of girl. They want a certain type of physique. They want to live in a certain area. They want to go on a particular vacation. We want these things, but there's no urgency to get it based on how our life is set up at the moment. So if you're a young guy and you've got a minimum wage job, but you're living with your parents and your parents are happy to have you there, you stay here as long as you want, John. It's fine. So you're staying at your parents and it's fine. There's no pressure there to leave. You got this minimum wage job. It's minimum wage, but it's more than enough money for you based on your situation. So there's no urgency to look for a different job or to make extra money. Now, you've got a picture of a Mercedes car on your wall, on your bedroom wall, but you're driving a Honda. The Honda gets you from A to B, gets you to work and gets you back home, and you live fairly close to home. So there's no real urgency. You don't really need that car because you don't really go anywhere. The drive's short. You don't need to do it. There's no urgency to get that car that you want. Are you following me? That's comfortability. So you'll be miserable because you haven't got these particular things that you want and you don't understand why you're not motivated to get them. It's because there's no pressure on you to get them. There's no urgency to get them. So for an example, what I realized, and I've been in the same position, similar positions years ago. Actually, quick story. I spent 2 years in a slump, not knowing why I felt so down. I didn't understand. I'd had everything that I wanted at that particular time. Had the job and the income that I wanted at that time. The car that I wanted at that time. I lived in the apartment that I wanted at that time, in the area that I wanted at that time. And once I achieved these things and ticked them off, I was miserable because my life went to comfortability. There was no urgency. There was nothing to strive for anymore. I didn't know what I was doing. Now, a little trick that I learned is this. To create urgency in your life and to get the things that you want in your life, you have to put a certain amount of pressure on yourself. It's very hard to just sit there in your room and try and become motivated. It's just difficult. I won't say it's impossible, but it's rare that men are able to just sit in their bedroom or watch a YouTube video or read a book and then wake up the next day and be motivated to accomplish all these things. Sometimes you just gotta jump in the fire. So if you wanna go on vacation, instead of telling yourself, oh, one day I'm gonna go on that vacation, and you get a little jar and you're gonna try and save some money, but then a new PS5 game comes out, so you crack open the jar and then you buy the PS5 game, comfortability again. So that goal of going on that vacation just goes further and further and further away. What I learned is this: just book it, whether you got the money or not. So if you want to go to Ibiza or you want to go to Miami or you want to go wherever, just book the flight, book the tickets. It's in March and you want to go in the summer, book them. Book tickets to Ibiza for July, book them. Now you've got no choice but to make that extra money. Now you've got no choice but to start that side hustle. Oh, you want to drive a Mercedes? Go get it. Just go get it on finance. Oh, it's going to chew up all your wages. Now you've got no choice. You have to make more money. You're going to pay for your car. You have to make more money. These are little things that push you further, that will keep you going. That 2 years, when I was feeling miserable, I sat there after 2 years not understanding. I thought there was something wrong with me mentally. I believed that there was something wrong with me mentally. Then I sat there after 2 years and I asked myself, when was the last time I felt good? When was the last time I felt happy? And I had to admit to myself, the last time I felt happy was when I was at my parents' house and I was trying to get out. That was the last time I was happy. That was the last time I felt good, when I was striving for something. When I was driving a Ford Focus that would break down, and I was trying to make extra money so I could buy another car. When I was stuck in my parents' house after a breakup with my girlfriend, and I was striving to get enough money to move out. That's when I found my best. And I found my worst when I got those things and I sat there and there was nothing else to strive for. The things I wanted were the next level, but I didn't need them because I had a car that wouldn't break down. I had my own place. So yeah, I want a big house and I want this and that. And yeah, I want the next level car, but I don't need it. I don't have to do it. There's no urgency. My life's too comfortable now. I don't need to, Do you understand? So sometimes you just gotta create the urgency. You just gotta do it anyway. I want to go on vacation. I'll just book it. I want a new car. I'm just gonna get it. I'll figure out how to pay for it later. That sounds reckless to other people. That sounds dysfunctional to other people. That's not dysfunctional to me. That's not dysfunctional to me. Playing it safe is dysfunctional to me. I need fire lit underneath me all the time. All the time I need fire lit underneath me. That makes me happy. That makes me feel good. If I don't have to do nothing, I won't. And I know that about myself. If I don't have to do it, I won't. So I have to create something in my life. I have to put something in my life. I have to put pressure on myself that creates the urgency to do it. And I know that about myself. A lot of you guys sit there and you don't understand why you're feeling depressed or feeling down because there's no urgency to achieve the things that you want. Think about it. Peace.